LR Python is getting serious, but how should you build his hidden potential? How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking a look at the LR Phy Paikuhan. This is the brand new Part 2 LR for the April celebration. And in this video, we're going to look at his kit and decide on what is the best hidden potential to set this guy up with. So let's go ahead, let's jump on in here and let's take a look. So we have Otherworld Warriors, category key 3, HP attack and defense 200%, as well as Saviors. So honestly, not a terrible category. You could absolutely run this guy as a viable leader now. So really good. On his 18 key super attack effect, he is greatly raising attack and massively raising defense for 1 turn. This is huge. That is 100% raise on defense every time he does his 18 key, while causing mega colossal damage and greatly lowering attack. On his 12 key, he is raising attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers defense. So the combination of the two will not only increase his attack and defense through the roof, they will also greatly lower attack and defense. So that's really helpful in events where that can happen. He's on his basic effects. He's got key 3 attack and defense 250%. He gets a high chance of evading an enemy's attack. He randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres. When there's another Otherworld Warriors or tournament participants category ally attacking in the same turn, he gives all allies key 3 and attack and defense 40%. As the second attacker in the turn, for 1 time only, he gives Otherworld Warriors or tournament participant allies damage reduction 10% for 2 turns. As the second attacker in the turn, he guards all attacks, has a high chance to perform a critical hit, and launches an additional attack that has a high chance to become a super attack. And he gets an additional 20% chance to evasion. That gives him a 70% chance to evade altogether. Combine that with guard in the second slot. He also has an additional 150% with his 18 key. Now, after turn 4, you can go ahead and activate his active skill, which will transform him into serious. He will get very serious. Once in serious mode, on his 18 key, he is massively raising both of attack and defense for the turn, causing mega colossal damage to the enemy. On his 12 key, he is greatly raising attack and defense for the turn, causing colossal damage and greatly lowering defense. So the massively raised attack and defense together is huge for him. That means his first, second hits are going to be incredibly powerful with that 100% raise. On his passive, he's getting key 5, attack and defense 300%, guarding all attacks, great chance for a critical hit. Receives an additional 2 key per rainbow key sphere obtained, and randomly changes key spheres of certain type to rainbow key spheres. Before receiving an attack, he has an additional key 3 and an additional 10% chance of evasion, so a total of 80% chance to evade. When attacking, he has attack and defense 50%, and when attacking with 12 or more key, he gets attack and defense 7%. When attacking with 18 or more key, he gets attack and defense 100%. When attacking with the 24 key, he gets 150% attack and attacks guaranteed hit. So that's nice. Like when you get up to the 24 key, if you are getting enough key to get 24 key, all those others will proc as well, making him very powerful. Then for every rainbow key you obtain, he has an additional attack 30% and an additional critical hit chance 10%. So with a maximum of 5 possible rainbow key spheres, he can get an additional 150% attack, and that could actually increase his critical hit already to over 100%, which means guaranteed crits for the guy. So honestly, he is looking incredibly good. He is incredibly good based on our based on his kit here. So that begs the question, what do you build him? Well, as we can see here on the Dokkan wiki, as a Fizz type, he kind of naturally leans into additional, right? With a full investment netting you 20 additional additional nodes up to 40%. Now you could add 10 more via via skill orbs and get them up to 50 and extra 60%, which is really, really good. So that then begs the question, what do you build them? I would say full additionals is the way to go for LR Python. 30 additionals if you can swing it, right? If you have the 2 level 5 silvers and gold, you would want to go ahead and use those to get yourselves to full additionals. And the reason for that is because once transformed, he has no ability to do an additional attack. You will absolutely have to be reliant on the single attack, which is not a bad thing. With the massively raising defense, post super, he's gonna tank just about everything. Plus, he's also got guard and evasion, so it's not too terrible. But if you want to try to push having that 12, having his 12 key seen and utilized more often, you definitely want those extra nodes in there. Now, you could go the opposite route. All right, now if you didn't want to invest full dodge, you can invest full additional. You can invest full dodge. As a Fizz type, however, the best he's gonna get is 15. So with a full dodge investment, meaning 10 additional skill orb nodes, that will actually put him up to 25, which is an extra 25%. So a 1 in 4 chance. So it's not too terrible. Either way, the sub is the reversed, right? So either if you go 25 dodge, you can go 6 up to 16 additionals, or vice versa, 6 up to 16 dodge for your sub if you go full additionals. The reason being is you don't really need critical hits. He doesn't really need the dodge either because his dodge is kind of high, but having that little extra is always a plus. So but critical hit, right, if you're getting rainbow keyseers, he's gonna have automatic crit anyways, so I mean there's really no point in giving him that. So guys, that is it for the video. Again, my recommendation is full additional sub dodge or full dodge and sub additionals. Either one will benefit you the greatest for this LR. Guys, if you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know, how did you end up building LR Phy Paikuhan if you ended up pulling him? Curious to see what other types of builds you guys are coming up with. Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching and aloha.